You're not going to? Welcome to the PowerTrip podcast. You're tuned in live to our Thursday evening chat. Welcome.
With your host, Charmaine and Saquon.
What's up, people?
Welcome, guys. You're going to play the intro?
Huh? No, I was just going to keep going.
Oh, okay. Shh, be quiet. All right.
Okay, what's up, people? Who we have?
Hey, Dolly.
Hola, my G. How's it going?
So for those of you who are new, thank you so much for joining us. For those of you who always come back to see us week after week, we appreciate you mucho and welcome back. So every Thursday we get together to discuss controversial topics surrounding family, relationships, and community. We have three main goals. Our first goal is to strengthen communication skills within our community. Our second goal is to expand our perspectives so that we can gain a greater understanding. And our third and most important goal is to build exceptional families so that we can continue to uplift the world around us.
Yes.
So with that said, hello, how's everyone's night going? Mommy said we should talk about self-care. Okay, that's a good one. All right, so let me just share this on Facebook. Let me see.
A little bit of self-care.
How's everyone's night going tonight?
Yes, how's it going?
Okay. But yeah, self-care is a really great topic.
Hey, what's up, Miss Amelia?
Hey, Miss Amelia.
What's some things that you guys been doing for self-care lately? Lately, I don't know what's gotten over me. I've got like a sleep bug.
I think it's Arizona heat.
Could be that.
It is so hot.
Could definitely.
And next week it's supposed to be over 100 everywhere. Hey, Asaya.
Hola. What's up?
Okay, sorry guys, I'm just trying to share this. Okay, perfect. So yeah, so what are some of your guys' healthcare tips? Ooh, gardening. That is nice.
Okay. Yeah,
eating better. That's good.
My G's been making up the
terrariums.
Yeah, all the plants.
Yeah, I think anything that allows you to be mindful and just kind of slow down and be present, taking naps.
Doing more facials.
Ooh, facials, watching anime, romantic comedies. Okay. Yeah, I think things that either allow you to kind of just detach, unwind, be more mindful, kind of just get out of your head and just chill.
Right.
And not have to really focus on all the stresses of the world are really great things to benefit self-care. And then she also says workout regimen and yoga, breathing, meditation, strength. Beautiful. And I love meditation and yoga because they connect both the mind and the body. So like deep breathing is another big thing, being in nature, earthing. There's a lot of great things that you can do for self-care. Let's see.
Wow.
Booby. So I was late.
But yeah. So Miss Amelia, you say you're eating better. What you over there eating on?
Yeah.
Because we've actually been eating pretty good too.
Yes, I've been chefing it up.
Yes, she has. I'll give her that one. She's been finding some great recipes that's really been, what I say, whole food. I guess more whole food based.
Everything.
Not necessarily plant-based or nothing like that, but
the whole food also is just like it's not like processed foods. It's not things in a box or a can.
Right.
Unless it's like pasta.
But anyway, it's been delicious.
Thank you, hon.
No problem.
Miss Amelia says laughing as much as possible. That is huge.
That's
hey,
big.
Boobiz.
What's up, Janae?
So, okay. So, Booby, we're talking about self-care, and we're just asking everybody what are some things that they do for self-care. No carbs, no sugar.
Okay.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Mm-hmm. Because that can be very addicting too. Sugar and carbs.
Yeah, I'm not the best with the sugar thing.
No, he's not. He loves, well, we both have a sweet tooth.
Right.
I try to avoid it. So for me, it has to be like not in the house. And then for him, he loves to bring it in the house.
Yeah, I like to bring it in the house, but once I'm like done with it, I'm done with it. It's easy for me. Yeah, it's easy for me to let it go for weeks at a time.
Yeah.
Once I do get it though, I probably might overdo it before I stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have our moments.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing I love to do for self-care is travel. I think sometimes just getting away and just being able to go somewhere new, see something new, experience something new. I think that also just kind of helps just bring you into a different place of peace.
Traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like to travel because it's something about stepping out of your typical
your every day-to-day norm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why I love hiking too.
Same.
Yeah. So I did have a topic that I wanted to talk about and touch on.
What?
And it was about children wearing makeup and kind of like the hypersexualization of children. So like we talked about whether, young children should wear like bikinis or certain things. But what do you guys think about young girls, so under the age of, let's say, 10, wearing makeup? Yay or nay?
Nay.
You say nay? Ooh.
Nay.
Why, baby?
Unless it's like for costume or play or something like that. Why? You understand what I'm saying? I believe that people wear makeup to cover things up, or some people do use it to enhance. You get what I'm saying? But with my daughter being a young age, I want her to at least go through the young age understanding you don't need this stuff unless you're trying to recreate something.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Unless it's for a purpose, not just your everyday look.
Yeah, this is not. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. And I guess, yeah, for our child, that would be easy because you don't wear makeup like that.
Right.
So I'm not sure what someone else would do or to how they would teach their child such a thing if they wear makeup on a daily.
I definitely think that plays a big role. Let me read a few comments. Asaya says, I let my daughter play in makeup. Miss Amelia says, HE double hockey sticks to the no. And then Asaya says, I see nothing wrong with it. It's an art form. And then Mommy says, lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. So I do believe if the mother wears makeup, it's going to affect her perspective on her daughter wearing makeup.
Right.
And for me personally, I never really got into makeup. My mom never wore like heavy makeup. And then I did try it like a little bit in middle school. I wore eyeshadow, lipstick. I never wore like foundation, things of that, unless it was like prom. For our wedding, I had my makeup done. So like special events. I think the issue with makeup, especially for young girls, is just how grown it can make them look. So there's nothing wrong with makeup per se, minus the environmental toxins in some of the makeup. But I do think that some little girls can look way older than what they are, and it could draw the wrong attention to them. So just kind of in the sense of like a protection type of state as well. I wouldn't want my child going out looking older. Right. That in that case. And then also I feel like, especially with children, if they're playing in it, okay, that's one thing. But if they're wearing it and not really knowing how to take care of themselves and their skin, because makeup, it's a layer that you're putting on top of your skin. Right. So if you don't take care of it properly, wash it off and, make sure you're your hygiene is up,
right.
then it can cause breakouts, acne, and things of that nature as well. Let's see. Miss Amelia says, in the elementary school I worked in, big distraction. Girls in bathroom, not in the classroom, putting on makeup. That's a good point. That is a really good point. And, you know, you have kids who will sneak out, like, because their parents say no makeup, they sneak out, they got it in the book bag. And so if it's taking away from their responsibilities, then should they be wearing makeup? Okay, let's see. Saya, you want to read it?
Saya said, makeup is an art. What people choose to create with that art is based on that person, not the actual makeup. That's true. That's true. It is. Because it's all about perception. At the end of the day, and I believe that it is an art. You understand what I'm saying? I just had this big thing of how you perceive yourself to the world once you walk out this door. You know, and it's either you don't know what you're doing, you know, and you look like.
But that's your perception.
You're right.
That their perception, they think they looking like the best thing ever.
You're right. You're very right.
So I think that's a huge point, though. If you're going to wear makeup or let your child wear makeup, that shouldn't be the only thing you compliment them on. That shouldn't be their confidence boost. Like, they should know that they're beautiful and that they're everything with or without makeup.
Yeah.
So
the same way you tell them they're beautiful when you see them walk in with some makeup on should be the same way you tell them.
You gas them up without the makeup. Right. Yes. All right. Miss Amelia says makeup and eyelashes, walking in this classroom, real grown. How old are these girls?
In elementary school? This is crazy.
That is crazy.
And where they getting this stuff from?
They're probably their parents. Asaya says, and all my makeup is organic. Yes, honey. You don't want those endocrine disruptors. Philip White. Hi. Thank you for joining us.
You don't have to put that up there.
Okay. Hi, Aunt Chi-Chi. Hey, Papa
Hola.
J.
What's up, Irvin? Or my skin.
Interesting. So probably maybe the ingredients within your makeup, because it's organic, so maybe has natural like jojoba oil or things like that is beneficial for the skin, maybe?
Maybe so.
Let's see. You want to read it?
She says, Asaya says, my mom treated me very badly as a child because I like to wear makeup. And my stepdad would call me ugly and all kinds of names when I wore it just because I wanted to wear it.
Wow.
That's crazy. She said,
I don't think you should ever, talk down to your child because of that.
Yeah, she also says, and that was when makeup wasn't even popular.
Okay. Miss Amelia. Hey, Mama J.
Miss Amelia says, yes, elementary school, Dollar Tree done come up in order. Okay, that's crazy. Started in 3rd grade.
Wow. I think that's okay. So, Asaya, everyone. Hey, is there an age where a child is too young to be wearing makeup?
So what are we saying here? In public or at home?
Both. Give me both answers.
So
I'll take both answers. I'm like, give me both answers.
At home. Let's say at home.
What's
Irvin
the age
says
limit,
there
Papa
should be
J?
an age limit. What is the age limit? So at home, if it's a boy, he shouldn't be wearing makeup. No. Okay,
but what if it's like
stop.
Halloween
I'm not gonna say
type makeup?
I'm not even gonna say that. It depends on what he's doing with it.
Well, I can show you that. Would that be? Yeah, that's still makeup.
Because I was into wrestling, so in a way, dark nail polish and makeup and certain things was part of it. It was part of it. That's in people's costumes. You get that's in people's look.
So okay, what if it's a costume for boys or girls? So okay, you didn't answer the question.
If it's a costume,
well, no, that wasn't the question. What's the age? Like, no, you said
if it's the age limit. What's in the house? The earliest age I could see right now, for some type of 16 and up, for a girl, I could see. How old is Tiana?
4.
I could start seeing maybe 5 or 6. They'll try some, maybe some light lipstick or something.
In the house or out the house?
In the house.
Okay.
Outside of the house, outside of the house, I really cannot see it until high school.
Okay, that's fair. Papa J says 16 and up. And Miss Amelia says, actually, had a couple of first grade girls into lipstick.
That's crazy.
I think also it's just the way our society is currently. So kind of like what Asai was saying before, when she got into makeup, it wasn't popular. You can't go outside and not see majority of women today wearing makeup. And it's something that's pushed in the media. It's something like some women, a lot of women say it's, expressing themselves, and it's like a form of art, and this is just how they want to look.
Right.
I do feel like there's another group of women though who do it because of the pressures of society, of what the standard of beauty is for women. And so I feel like some women wear makeup because they feel like this is the only way that they can present themselves in a desirable manner, even though it may not be true, but because of how society has shaped things, that's the narrative that's out there.
Right. Society has set a standard for certain things, and people feel like they have to meet it.
Live up to that standard. Yep. And Asai said it, they're insecurities.
Right.
Exactly. And so that's where I feel like it becomes an issue, because like I said, I feel like inner and self-confidence is huge. And especially for our little girls, you don't want them to fall into that same trap that a lot of women our age and, older are in.
Okay. So question.
Yes, sir.
Do you think a woman saying that they don't meet today's standards is an insecurity? You think so?
Yeah, because no one sets the standard of your own beauty besides yourself.
Or okay, so let's say a job. Do you think that a woman could say that my looks don't necessarily meet the standards of a certain position? No,
because see, that was also a society narrative that's written, is you need to look a certain type of way to be professional. Nowadays, things are changing. And I've walked into buildings where you have people with blue hair and piercings and things that typically wouldn't be considered professional, but now they're in a professional setting and it's okay.
You're right.
So I think it's society's kind of changing that narrative, but there's still a standard that you should meet according to society.
So with all of these jobs though, would you say that if you do apply the society standards, you may excel quicker or whatever the case may be?
Possibly you could, because I mean, there's just people who are superficial and who are going to judge you on looks versus your actual talent. So possibly.
Okay.
Messiah says, women don't know how to be beautiful through natural means. That's very true. So that the makeup isn't necessary. That, and then we can even talk about hair. So not even, hey Gabe.
Hey, what's up, Gabe?
Not even just makeup, but like weaves and things like that. There's some women who will never wear their natural hair.
Right.
Miss Amelia says, these young girls are very insecure with practically no one telling them how beautiful they are. Oh, just the way they are. And that's super sad. I know we need to speak more life, especially into our children, because it's like they're the future generations. And nowadays we have more children suicides and, things. Then I feel like I've never really heard of children suicides until more recently.
Yeah. I think it's media.
I think that's a huge part of it.
Yeah. Irvin says, actually, I think makeup isn't good for you long term.
I don't think it is either.
I don't think it is either. But Asaya says that she has some makeup that is actually beneficial for your skin.
Yeah. But so I think ingredients plays a huge role in that.
Right.
So Okay, so so some people believe it's okay to have your children going out in public with makeup. Other people don't. All right. For those of you who do believe, or even if you don't, do you think there's a such thing as too much makeup that your child could be wearing, or too grown of a look that your child could be wearing? Do you feel like if they're wearing makeup, it should still be in a childlike manner?
Mm. Mm.
What do you think?
I think so. I think so. Let's say like when girls was saying, "Oh, they face was beat" and all of that, and like it looked like, for me personally, maybe I'm extreme, but when they look like something completely different, when they look like someone completely different, like they got a complete mask on, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's overkill for a child,
Mm-hmm.
especially. I think that's actually overkill for someone in high school too,
Mm-hmm.
in public. Um, at home,
Do what you want.
do what you want to do. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because it's like, okay, you don't want to tell anyone how they should go out with their own makeup on.
Right.
It's like you
Right.
can go out, do whatever you want to do. You know, que sera, sera. But I do think, especially for young girls, she said that's a drag queen. Well, yeah, that is kind of how drag queens apply makeup. It changes who they are for that purpose.
Yeah, but we did come.
So,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
oh, no. So I do think that, yeah, if you're going to allow your child to wear makeup, especially outside of the house, it should be in a kid friendly way so that, yeah, that I was about to say that, Asaya. All right. Gabe says, yeah, moderation, soft colors, lip balms. Yes.
Yeah.
I agree, Gabe. And then Asaya says the origin of that kind of makeup was for gay men.
Right.
Very true. Yeah. So I do think things should be tailored to the age of your child if you're going to let them wear that. And then also, as far as just being mindful of what they're watching and what they're being fed, because like Miss Amelia was saying, children go to school and they're in the bathroom and they have, their friend influences, they have social media, and they're putting on extra makeup while they're at school. And so you don't know, God forbid, any pedophiles or predators, who are looking at these young ladies. So we don't need that. Papa J says, yes, yes, yes. It's too grown for little girls. It alters their look. Yes.
Yeah, it alters their look and their mind.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then Asaya also said, and the programming around that is to promote men being attracted to false women. Interesting.
That's what it is, because when you really sit back and you think about it, it goes back to media. So when these women, right, feel like, all right, well, this is what's beauty now, at a mass amount, they're putting this on social media. This is what they think. This is how they find themselves beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they're giving people.
Mm-hmm.
Also, so you see it outside, you see it on social media, you see it everywhere. The only place you probably see a woman with no makeup is probably at home. Like if you be around your family like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then guess what? So what do you have to find attractive? Because you're not really looking at your family as attractive.
Right. So you're looking at that societal standard.
Yeah, you have to pick from something from out
there. Mm-hmm. You have to pick from something from out there. Asaya says, or do you want to read it?
Oh, I can read it. Asaya said, all that's needed is to channel that creative energy in ways that are good.
Yes. So, okay. Since we were talking about all this and basically about the insecurities and how a lot of women and young girls are insecure, what are some ways that you guys think that we can uplift our young girls and our young boys as well, so that they don't fall into these traps of societal pressures?
That's a good one. That's a good one. What do I think?
Yes. Or do you want me to go first?
You could go first.
Okay. So me, I'm a cheerleader. I cheer on the littlest thing ever, and all of my nieces and nephews. Like any little accomplishment, whether it's doing a backflip on a trampoline, whether it's like my youngest niece and nephews putting a little block where it's supposed to go, like I make it a big deal. So I think giving them that confidence in the things that they're doing, like that is something that's going to make them feel like, okay, I got this, and make them want to keep doing more. And then I also, when I refer to them, I'm like, okay, my little smart princess or my beautiful little girl, come here. Like I'm always giving compliments as well. So I think always complimenting, being mindful of what you say. So I'm not going to say I'm perfect, but just being mindful of what you say, because children absorb things, they're sponges. And so things that you don't even think they may fully comprehend or understand, they do. And you can really hurt their feelings or bruise their self-esteem. Even if to you it's just a joke. Like let's say your child comes to you with a drawing and it's like, oh, mom, this is me and you. And you look crazy. You don't even recognize yourself. So, you want to laugh and be like, what the heck? Yeah. But you want to cheer your child on and be like, okay, Picasso, I see you. Okay. Yeah. So I think just pouring love and confidence and joy into your children constantly, so that no one else, outside of the house can break that spirit in them.
I honestly believe that's honestly the most you can do, in my opinion. And also expose them to as much as possible.
Right. I was going to say that also. Expose them to activities that are also going to build their confidence, or team sports or things like that, where they can interact with people but still be confident in their ability to achieve as well. Even,
Right. I believe personally that makes them the most confident person with themselves. I do believe that how a woman feels, like whether she's attractive or not, I don't necessarily think it has to do with whether she's comfortable with herself or not, though.
Yes, it does.
You think so?
I think so, because there's women that you may not find attractive who find themselves attractive, and because of the confidence that they have, other people are attracted to them.
Okay. Oh, well, if they find themselves, I'm not saying they don't find themselves attractive. So let's say there's a woman that, she may find herself attractive, but she know that she's not, let's say she knows she's not a 10. She knows she's not the top of the market. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. What is it? I don't get it.
Well, I mean, I forgot I don't even know why I asked the question. No.
No, you said that you don't think a woman, her body image is based on her own self-confidence.
Well, no, what I'm saying, do you think that she could be confident with herself, but not think that she's the most attractive?
Yeah. I don't think I'm the most beautiful woman out there, and I'm confident with myself.
Okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't I don't think because you can be arrogant and say, oh yeah, I'm a 10, better looking than anything walking, and nobody got nothing on me. You'd be kind of silly, because there's how many people there are on this earth.
Right.
So I think that's just a little bit more arrogant than just confident. But you could be you don't have to focus on your flaws. You focus on the things you love about yourself. You focus on your assets, smile, personality, but whatever you think is an asset.
Right.
And then that's what you move forward with. You don't focus on the things that you're lacking.
That's true.
So I think you can still be confident even without being a 10. Booby says, positive message every day, feeding that into our children all the time. Yes, ma'am.
Gabe says, make sure at home you tell them how beautiful they are.
Yep.
Miss Amelia says, demonstrating love and affection.
Sorry, y'all.
Messiah says, the only solution is to be one with nature. Explain.
That's a huge one. Yeah. Let's see. You might explain.
She says, the city and unnatural environments produce unnatural energy in our bodies and our lifestyle.
That is true.
Okay.
And then
Chichi says, exactly. If you build them up at home, give a strong foundation, unshakable belief in themselves, they go out in the world knowing who they are and knowing they have a safe space to return. Miss Amelia says, letting them know that their best is enough. Janae says, amen on Chichi. And Asaya says, the path of least resistance will always be being close to the Earth's natural frequencies.
Oops. Mama J.
And my mother says, she could be a 10 to herself no matter what she looks like. She may not be a 10 to you, but to another man, she may be 100.
That's true. Listen, there's somebody for everybody.
And I'm not saying that. I guess I guess to a certain extent, I'm just saying, I guess I'm going right back to what's the society standard.
Exactly. And not everybody's going to fit in that mold. So I feel like I don't necessarily even fit into the societal mold. I mean, maybe, no, I don't feel like I fit. But anywho, yeah. So those were all wonderful answers. So thank you guys for all chiming in. So let's see. Anything anyone wants to add to that? You have anything to say?
No. Why are you laughing?
Because you're something. What?
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So, if no one has anything else to say about that, I do have another topic that I just thought about. At what age is it okay to allow your child, boy or girl, to start dating? What age is it? What age do you feel like is a good age for your child to start dating? Now that's a toughie. That's a toughie for me. I don't have, a child yet. So I can only just tell you what I'm thinking now. Never. Everybody's like, no, never. Date Mr. what?
Amelia and Gabe said never.
What is dating?
If I gotta be fair, I'm gonna say never. What? No, I'm not gonna say never. I'm not gonna say never. If I had to be fair, right? I would say 16, 17. If I had to be fair, right?
Because your unfairity would be what?
Now, the unfair, right?
And I know where
would
this
be
is going.
That
your son.
And I don't have an age, but look, the unfair part would be that if my son just was coming in the house saying he had a girlfriend, right? I don't think I would take it as serious as if, and if this is anything younger than that, right?
Younger than what?
The 16.
Oh, 16, 17.
Yeah. I don't think I would take it as serious with my son telling me it than I would with my daughter telling me. You get what I'm saying? I don't think I would take it as serious.
Gabe said when they move out. So why is that?
Because I do have a little biased feeling to where I do feel as if let's
it's a dad thing.
Yeah, and let's let my daughter mature as much as possible. You get what I'm saying? Until we get to that. And you get what I'm saying? You're not ready for that.
Oh, but your son is?
He's gonna know he's not ready for that once he step into that.
But she's gonna be lost in the sauce.
Not that, but some of them do. They do.
Some guys do too.
Some guys do too, right? I'm not gonna say that, but usually, yeah, they might get their heart broken, and it's just whatever.
Yeah.
With a female, with a woman, with a daughter, I don't think that you necessarily want them to even go through anything.
Yes, as a dad, as a protector, and that's your princess.
Yeah. And what if this is the time to mess up your confidence right here at an early age? And no, we're gonna
we ain't doing that.
Yeah,
we ain't messing up confidence over here.
We're gonna let this ride out as long as possible.
Where's little Charlie? You said he broke your what? He broke your heart. Let's go find him. Yeah, you gonna get that confidence.
I guess that's what I can say.
Okay, I understand.
Always. Janae says, there goes the double standard.
Yes, boobies.
Yes, and I'm not gonna lie, it is a double standard. Yes. Amelia says, are we chaperoning these dates?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
We're gonna chaperone the dates until you leave my house.
No. Till like, well, it depends on the age they leave.
Look, no. Okay, no. I'm chaperoning dates until I'm tired of going wherever y'all going.
No.
Yes.
That's a lazy parent. So if you're tired of going wherever they're going.
Once I'm tired of going, that means I'm comfortable to say, all right, shoot.
No, that just means you're tired of going.
Nah, not like that.
Anywho, Booby said, but females mature faster than men. So what you talking about, bro? That is true. That's a fact. Well-known fact.
I mean,
men don't really start to hit their peak until age 35. Let's see. Miss Amelia says it depends on the child's maturity level and communicating with them. That's another big piece, because not all children are ready to handle that
relationship,
that lifestyle. Yeah.
But to a certain extent, they have to learn.
You do have to learn. I think it's also, Miss Amelia also said communicating with them. So I think you have conversations and you let them know what's appropriate for where they're at and what's not. And granted, you got other children who were raised by other parents.
Yeah.
And not everybody raises their children the same. Not everybody has the same mindset as, we would. So I do think that for me personally, I like 16. I like 16. Now, did I start dating at 16? Probably a little earlier. But it was just like little school relationships. Did I get my heart broken a time or two? I sure did.
So is that considered dating?
Yes. That was my boyfriend's.
So, if it's just a school thing, right? What do you think that you're necessarily doing that your parent wouldn't allow you to do?
Hold hands.
Okay.
Hug, smooch. I remember, we got in trouble actually. We got caught kissing, giving a little smoochy wooch behind the bleachers.
Okay, that type of stuff, the sneaking in the school and stuff. Okay. Yeah.
Miss Amelia says, but as parents, we have to teach them, not allowing society to teach them the expectations. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, when it comes to boys and girls right now, I'm just going to say right now, because I don't know what the future holds. But right now, I don't see too much a difference in age. I do feel like it's really going to be based off of personalities, how they behave, how they handle themselves and carry themselves, because I think that's bigger than their gender.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, I would be chaperoning dates though. Like, especially you're only 16, you're in high school. Listen, you guys going to the movies. Dad and I will be sitting a few rows back, but we'll be there.
If a chaperone,
any funny business goes on, we will be throwing popcorn at you.
Yeah, and it's not even that. To a certain extent, I have to chaperone you with just your friends to certain things too. So
yeah, well, not every parent does, but we would.
Okay,
yeah,
every parent does, but I would.
Not every parent does, but yes, we would. You say every parent does.
I said not every parent does.
Roll back the tapes. But yeah, so okay. Would you guys ever let your child's boyfriend or girlfriend stay the night at your house?
No. That's just out of line.
Yeah, I agree. No, not happening. You're not staying over there. They're not staying over here.
Yeah, that's out of line.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Hey, Shamika.
What's up, Shamika?
She said, no way.
Yeah, that's pushing it.
Yeah. And it's interesting, though, because Mama J said, nope. Not happening. It's interesting though, because there are some parents who are comfortable.
It's amazing. That's crazy talk.
Aunt
Chichi
Chi
says, no way.
Oh, y'all quick on this one. This is a straight up no.
Janae said, hell to the no. Hell to the
N-O. To the no. There are some parents who let their children stay the night. And I seen in one of the Facebook groups I'm in, it was this conversation, and they were saying how this this dad, so I think he was a single dad, and his daughter wanted to know, could she stay the night at her boyfriend's house? It was going to be a group. It was a group of couples, and they were going to be outside camping in tents in the backyard.
Oh, nah.
And it's like, he was like, I'm considering it. She's 15. And everybody in the comments like, sir, listen, I'm going to tell you what I was doing at 15, and it wasn't pretty. So don't you let her go there.
No.
Yeah. So
I don't even know why he's thinking.
Because it's sometimes, I guess, it's hard to just be the parent and you the attitude. Okay, so how do you deal with your child's attitude or just, anger or disappointment when you have to tell them no?
What do you mean? Well, first off, Irvin, you was writing in the text, not in the chat.
What did he say?
He said it's a no.
Oh, it's a no for me, dog.
What do you mean? How do you deal with the attitude?
Like, how do you deal? Because you can understand why. Like, okay, let's say your child's really like, listen, I'm not going to do anything inappropriate. Why don't you trust me?
Because I don't trust. This is the thing. And I will hope my kid get it. I don't trust everybody else. And why do you need to be going over there? What if somebody else have intentions on doing anything or whatever the case may be? At the age you are, you don't need to be there. You don't need to be part of any of it.
Yeah.
Whether you doing something, whether somebody else doing something, you don't know. So you don't need to be part of it.
Yeah. Chi said disappointment is a part of life.
Exactly. And that's why I'm like, what you mean deal with it? Like if I give you my explanation, you get what I'm saying? And there's not really more for me to say, then sorry, buddy. I guess you're gonna be walking around here angry.
That's just how you're gonna be.
If I explain
if you talk, explained it. Okay, gotcha.
If I explained this already and we had a good conversation, not a good conversation, but if I felt like that I thoroughly explained it, and you did too, possibly, you're just gonna be walking around here
upset.
Yeah,
like, deal with your feelings. Go in your room.
Yeah.
But stay in your room. All right. Papa J says, I wouldn't care how they feel at the moment.
Exactly. It doesn't matter.
It matters.
It doesn't.
It matters, but it's not going to change the result.
That's why it doesn't matter.
It does still matter, though. To me, it matters. To you,
Chichi says, exactly. I don't trust the other folks. There's enough daytime hours. Shoot. Exactly. I mean, that's daytime hours. I mean, that's still, you put enough people in tents during the daytime hour at that age, anything is possible.
Yes.
So
that's true. That's why I want to be the house. Like growing up, there was only like 2 friends' houses that I went to a lot, but most of the time people came to our house.
Right.
And I'd rather be the house that people come to. So it's like, I know my children are here. I know they're safe. And, it's like it's kind of more of a controlled environment. Just makes you feel more comfortable.
Yeah, but even at that, some things might go unseen.
Well, so that depends also. Do you leave your child? Okay, because I remember growing up, actually, I still was probably in college and Poppy was telling you couldn't go upstairs.
Yeah. Actually, I met you your last year of college. So
yeah, I mean, I was only 20.
Yeah.
But I'm still grown. But so do you leave your child? Okay, so let's say scenario. Your child, you allow them to date. They come over with their partner. Mm-hmm. And do you leave them out of your sight? Or do they have to stay in a certain room? Or can they go into their room? Like what are the rules surrounding that? Let us know, guys.
I think they have to stay in a certain room.
I agree.
I think they have to stay in a certain room. And I don't need to watch you, but what are you going to do right in the living room? I mean, you probably not. You might do a little kiss or something like that, but you're not really gonna push
the limit.
boundary. Yeah. So yeah, you got to do that. Now, I do think after a while, you get what I'm saying. And so let's say, even though I don't approve of it, let's say they got a boyfriend at 15, right? And now they almost 18 years old. You get what I'm saying? By then, I probably would
kind of be more lax because it's been so many years.
I don't want y'all to go. Y'all can't go in the bedroom right now. But we got a tree house out there. That we got a tree house and some land and all this other type of stuff out here that you able to go do whatever you want to do where we can't see you.
That's what you're gonna tell them?
No, I'm not saying it. But
but they get more free range.
Yeah, you don't have to just sit there in that room.
Okay. I have to say, you giving them the green light. You might as well give them.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not gonna. I would hope that we had set a foundation to say don't do anything until you get your own place.
Right.
You know, but like I said, after a while of them being there and staying in that room for a certain amount of time and respecting the boundaries, I would have to say that, okay, go ahead, do whatever. Just don't be up in that bedroom like that.
And I think with gaining trust and building trust, like the more you loosen kind of the reins.
Right.
Monchichi says, nope, public areas only. Miss Amelia says, stay in eyesight.
Irva says, and no closed doors, definitely.
True that. And then
Janae has a question.
Yes, Boobiz. What is your question, darling?
Fire away. But yeah, what do you think though? You said just one room though.
It doesn't have to be one room because like they can go to the kitchen, get snacks, living room. If we have a game room, they can be in there playing games. But it definitely will be in sight, and we'll have cameras in our house. Not to say that we're gonna watch, but like just for safety and things like that, we'll have cameras anyway. So I'll let the little boy know or the little girl know. We have cameras. We're watching.
Yeah. No necessarily private areas and nothing like that.
Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah. Nothing. No, I'm kidding.
And most likely, I think it'll be more so like, oh, somebody coming over or whatever like that. Then we turn the cameras on or something like that. Because I don't want to be in the house all the time with the cameras on.
Yeah, we'll see. Because it doesn't really, like, it's really for protection. Because you're just saying if someone comes over, but while we're gone or while we're at the house. No, listen. While we're at the house, God forbid someone tries to break in, our cameras are off because you want to be.
Yeah, I mean, at night they could come back on, but you know.
Okay. And I will be popping up periodically. Yes, sir. Hello, guys. You need anything? Hey, how's it going?
Hey, you guys want a snack?
Right. Hungry. Okay.
Janae says, would your answers be the same if your child was in a relationship with the same sex? So what do you mean would it be the same?
Like age and things like that. Yeah, go further in the question, Boobiz.
So
and then, hold on, read Shamika real quick.
Shamika says, this is good stuff because I'm not ready for my son to explore dating yet, and he's headed into high school. Y'all are helping me.
Oh, we're so glad.
Yes. So if it was same sex, all right. If it was same sex, the rules have to apply. The same rules apply.
Yeah.
Because as far as I'm concerned, same sex still think they can have sex with each other, you know, and still take it to that level. So they would still apply. Mm-hmm. I don't know what I would do if, let's say, that same sex friend was a friend already.
Ooh, okay. And to furthermore, because listen, you know, girls have sleepovers, boys have sleepovers.
That's what I'm saying. So if it was within that group of, you know, yeah. So
on Chi-Chi and Miss Amelia say it would be the same for them, but that's true. Like if that were the case for, you know, someone, then it's like sometimes how would you even know? Because they can just fake it like a friend and be like, oh, I'm sleeping over at so-and-so's house.
Right. Right.
Real sneaky.
And part of it is paying attention to your child.
True.
Interactions with their friends too.
Yeah.
Because you could see certain stuff, but you also don't know what happens when they in the room together. Because I mean, I guess if you look at it like certain TV shows and movies and things like that, it's they by themselves.
Yeah.
You know, they by themselves, and somebody gonna introduce it.
Yeah. Okay. She said, yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. Yeah. That one, I don't know. Actually, no. Well, we already said no sleep. Well, I guess if there's, I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm going to say, well, if you're same sex, then no sleepovers at all, because it would be, you could only sleep over with the same sex. And
nah, you could have a sleepover, but then, mommy's sleeping over too.
I'm not sleeping in the room with those children.
Yes, you are.
No, daddy.
They need a chaperone. If it's the boys, if it's the boys and everything like that, then cool, I'll do that. Like I said,
or sleep in separate rooms. If you have a home where you don't have to sleep in the same, like you could still sleep in the same room with your child. Mm-hmm. I don't feel comfortable sleeping in the same room with just somebody else's child, but maybe separate rooms, unless like I know them. You know, if
you was air mattressed up. You know, everybody else around the room, like let's say in the living room, mm-hmm. we got a nice sized living room. Mm-hmm. You air mattressed up, the kids laying around in sleeping bags or something like that.
But you're saying it more so multiple children. I was just saying one other child.
Yeah,
they can sleep in a separate room. Oh, so you're going off of what your
mom another child. Did, eh? So another child, yes, another child, yeah.
Yeah, but if it's a group of children, then yeah.
My mother didn't do that.
She said that's what she did.
She didn't stay in no room with us.
Miss Amelia says popping up periodically, like Papa J said.
Yeah.
And then
Chi says, I'm not interested in playing detective. If my child chooses to hide that from me, that would be unfortunate. I haven't succeeded as a parent.
So you're saying that you would allow them to have a sleepover and just trust that they would be honest and not be doing anything extra on Chi. She said with the girls she did.
Oh.
Well, yeah. Why would she be sleeping with y'all?
Well, you said I'm just copying what she did. I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
No.
So out of touch.
I knew she did activities with them, mm-hmm. but I didn't know that extent.
Okay. Oh, I had another topic. Okay. Aunt Chi said right. Yeah, trust plays a huge part. Yeah. Plays a huge part. I guess it just depends. I guess what age.
Yeah. And one-on-one sleepovers, yeah, they could sleep in another room. If we got a guest room, that's where they're gonna be at.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I had another thought.
What was it about?
I don't know. All right. Well, I forgot it.
So Shamika, though, say if you're still there, what are some of the fears that you have with your son dating? What are some of the worries that you have?
She said, I'm here.
Yeah, so what's some of the worries that you have? Is it, I mean, I guess to be fair with the climate, I guess, is it the same sex stuff, or is it the type of way that girls are being raised now? What would it be? You know?
Mm-hmm. What would your fears be with your child dating?
My fears right now, I don't. For right now, I don't think I have none off the top of my head. For my daughter, mm-hmm. it would just be that she kind of is not necessarily attracted to the foolishness.
Oh, you would fear that she is going to be attracted to the foolishness?
Yeah, just based on if you look at certain cultural things and all of that, sometimes it might be easy to be attracted to the foolishness, mm-hmm. I guess, for a female in my eyes. Mm-hmm. But maybe raising them different would kind of lead them somewhere else. I don't know.
Do you have any fears with your son dating?
I guess the same to a certain extent. Mm-hmm. But not all the way, because I think And you know what? And I guess I'm still being double.
Yeah, you're real biased.
Yeah,
you're
because
very biased.
Yeah. Because I don't want him. I guess that too. I don't want my son necessarily just getting caught up with anybody.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Oh, we're blurry.
Yeah. Shamika said, at this point, I have none with him. I'm concerned about the type of girls he will like.
And then hold on, let's read her.
She also said, for the record, I think he's a good kid. I just don't want him getting caught up with any girls who are not virtuous.
Amen.
Yeah. And that's kind of what it would be for me with male and female. Cousin Les says, hey family, as I walk to my car, just getting off work.
Hey, Cousin Led.
What's up, Cousin Led?
Yeah, we missed a lot of you. Cousin Led, on Chi, Gabe. I'm glad you guys are here today. My
Chi says, pressure to do things that they don't want to do. Irvin says peer pressure.
Yeah, that's a huge thing. I just, that would be my fear too, is just that pressure of people trying to force them to do whatever they don't want to do, or just, seeing their heart get broken, or, moving too fast because they think they're in love. And even with my son, it's like, I mean, a lot of, I guess, I don't know, it's different from a male's view to from a man's view and a woman's view, but like I would want to raise a respectable young gentleman,
right?
And I don't want him going out there being Mr. Faithful and getting hurt either, because these women are trying to be what they be saying, hot girl cities,
or and that's summer. What I mean. So that's what I mean by caught
up.
hot girl summer.
Yeah, whatever.
Something like that.
So yeah, I wouldn't I agree. I wouldn't want that to be either.
And that person could be a good person at the time or whatever. But, especially while they're young, I just don't want them to get caught in a situation where, it kind of hinders what their life could be later.
Taints, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Cousin Leslie, man, I've been working. Oh, and just FYI, those virtuous boyfriend and girlfriends are more trifling than the regular ones. Oh, no.
Wait, why you say that? Why do you say that? Mr. Phillip, can you please go somewhere? Yeah. My mom says getting taken advantage of.
Yeah. No, you just don't want to see your child hurt. I think that's a big thing. You don't want to see your child hurt, taken advantage of, falling for the old okey doke.
Yeah. And I hope I don't have that type of stuff. I don't really peer pressure and falling for the okey doke. I don't really right now with how I think we would raise a child. I'm not really worried about that.
I mean, you just never know, because it's just the world is so different from when you were young. Now, my honey is one who likes to be, how we used to make fun of parents and be like, how we used to always be like, back in my day. That's going to be this man.
What that got to do with now, though?
Because you'll think like, no, because, when I was young, I didn't fall for the peer pressure and I did this and that. And so that's in your mindset. You're going to be like, oh, yeah, no, our children are good. Because, back when I was in school, I was a leader, not a follower.
So you think that I'm going to follow what was saying that based on what I teach them about mental strength and stuff like that?
Yeah, because you're going to be like, yeah, this is how I handled it. So this is what you do. And then it's like, Dad, that was ages ago.
I mean, we'll see.
No,
I don't know if that would necessarily be the situation.
I mean, I'm kidding, but you just never know what's going to happen.
Just the same way, though, I think that we will raise a confident child. I don't think that we will raise a follower.
Yeah, I mean, that's not the goal. We're not here raising followers. We're here raising leaders.
Right.
And confident children, pouring love into them. So, yeah, that's not the goal. Just, you just never know what could happen in this world today.
Yeah.
But know this, we will always show up and show out if need be.
Yeah. You see, she's going to have all the jokes for me when I become a parent.
Yeah.
My child will be talking about me.
No. Yeah, well, you guys are going to talk about me too.
Maybe.
No, you are. So stop it.
Let Irvin tell her you shouldn't talk about your mother. Nah.
Oh, goodness. Well, guys, let's see. Oh, here.
Cousin Les says, because the ones you think that are virtuous are just more sneaky. They are all hormonal teenagers acting like fools.
That's funny because when you were saying the thing about when the child's 15, if they were dating until 17, it would be okay to loosen up the boundaries. At first, I thought you were going to say, yeah, if they've been dating for like a year or so, then we loosen it. But I'm like, those are the ones who come to the house, act so polite. Yes, sir. Hey, sir.
For the time
and then, go into the room, flip the hat backwards.
Yeah, nah.
Oh, yeah. You do have some that be faking the funk.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know, like, the big thing for me is, you know, I don't want you to come here being all like the virtuous. I don't need you to be all just yourself. Yeah, that's all. I just want you to be yourself, and you know, I want you to be. Before I allow that type of freedom with my child, right? I want to feel some type of connection with you and his family here.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Sure. If I have to really let it go.
Yeah,
you know,
I agree. No, I agree. I think it's important to. What?
Nene.
Nene?
Nene or Nene? Is it Nene?
Oh, like Nene? No,
Nene?
That's godmother.
Well, when will this having grandma and waiting?
When God blesses us.
Yeah, still working on it.
Yes.
Still working on it.
And then
what's
Nene?
I gotta hear the pronunciation.
Don't loosen up after 2 years, laugh aloud, unless you want to be young grandparents. Oh. No.
And she has teens, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, man, so how do you view a teen? Is it just like a wild animal that's just out here?
Yeah, Cousin Let is like, don't trust them. Don't fall for it, because they will get you. Nene, I told you. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Some Nene.
Nene. That's interesting.
Nene. Papa J, what would you be called?
Papa J?
No, Grandpa J. Mommy, what would you want to be called? Grandma?
25, 20, and 15-year-old. So, okay, so you've been through
it. She's like, listen, you try to put your guard down, say, hey, I trust them. Who? Just that quick. They show you. Oh, goodness. Yes. But while you guys type in what you'd like to be called, okay, I know we don't want to be young grandparents here, everyone, but what name would you like to be called as a grandparent? Just because we're throwing it out there for fun. And then we're going to wrap this thing up.
I would, right now, I wouldn't mind being called Grandpa.
Grandpa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, I can't.
I don't think I'm going with Grandma. Granddaddy. This is your granddaddy.
Granddaddy.
So you want the baby to come to you, hey, Granddaddy?
Well, they probably say Granddad.
So Nene and Granddaddy. Okay, Auntie.
Grandmama.
Oops. Grandmama. So Granddaddy, Grandmama, or Nana or Nene.
Okay.
Mom, are you still here?
My G.
My G. I think I'd go with Grandma.
Grandma? You like that? I know. Ugh.
What?
Nah,
rude. You why?
Because you think you.
Because I'm French. Trilingual.
Nah. So if you do grandma, then I have to do grandpa. I have to.
You know, Mommy posted this video. It was so cute. It's this little girl with her grandfather, and she calls him Papier.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, that would be good for Poppy.
I like that.
Me too. I was like, okay, because they call him Poppy. We call him Poppy. So Papier and Grandma. And then we got Nene and Granddaddy. Cousin Let's
I refuse to speak that into existence.
Mama J said, please don't. Please don't what?
What? Please don't. What? Grandma and Papa or what?
I like that. Papa.
Yeah, almost like Papa for myself.
You can borrow it. Oh, goodness. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you. Oh, yeah, she said the grandma and papa.
Why? But thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. It's been fun as usual. We loved your input.
Time flew by on this conversation that we didn't even know we were going to be having tonight.
Part of it.
You had it in your mind. Yeah, we kind of did.
Yeah.
It branched off to a very good conversation. Mm-hmm. So we really appreciate you guys. If you can, please give us a like. If you're not subscribed on our channel, please subscribe. We are on YouTube and Facebook. Before we go, Amelia's cousin, Miss Amelia family, yes. Miss Amelia says, I'm still basking in the glow of being a new mom. No time to think about being a grandparent.
Yeah, that's all right. You just enjoy motherhood.
Yeah, you don't need to be thinking about that at all.
Exactly.
Cousin Les says, miss y'all. Look forward to August. Already booked and booked.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. We look forward to it too. Can't wait to see everybody.
Yes, we can't wait to see everybody and have a good time with all you guys.
Yes.
Thank you, Irvin.
And thank you, Aunt Chi-Chi.
Thank you, Aunt Chi-Chi.
We love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Be safe, be healthy, be well, be blessed. Yes. And until next time.
Deuces, people.
Peace. Hey, Siege. What's up, Siege? Oh, you're late. We're leaving. Yeah. But we'll call you.
We could have used you in that conversation, too, as the young guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Next time, Siege, be on time.